Olympics boss Lord Coe has defended the London 2012 sponsorship deal with Dow Chemicals, despite the company's links with one of the world's worst industrial disasters. Up to 15,000 people died when toxic gas leaked from the Union Carbide factory in Bhopal in central India in 1984. Dow Chemicals bought Union Carbide in 2001. Lord Coe said as the grandson of an Indian, he was aware of the issue. Our sports reporter, Kemi Nzerum, reports.
All that glitters is not gold in London's Olympic Park. The stadium, pride of place, the centre of attention, is under an embarrassing PR cloud. The stadium's finishing touch, a plastic wrap 20 metres high and running around its entire circumference, will be sponsored and provided by Dow Chemicals, the parent company of the factory that caused the Bhopal disaster. And nearly 30 years after the Union Carbide gas leak that killed thousands and injured many, many more, campaigners say those responsible have still not paid their dues. Even today, babies born with serious disabilities, the land still not cleaned up.
Nobody, Dow Chemical is not doing anything about it. I am appalled at London accepting, the LOCOG accepting this stadium, having a wrap around it. It'll be the worst possible thing ever. And all the victims of Bhopal think the same way.
Should London's Olympic organisers have allowed themselves to get involved with a company that many people blame, rightly or wrongly, for the world's worst ever industrial disaster? Now, you might well think that Dow Chemicals have done enough to break with the past, but it still doesn't look great on London 2012. So why did London approve the deal? Well, Dow became a long-term Olympic sponsor in 2010. That was sanctioned by the IOC. So by the time London put the stadium wrap out to tender, Dow were already part of the Olympic family. Turning them down would have created a corporate stink. Today, Lord Coe told MPs that they considered the media implications carefully.
I think we all know and remember the human tragedy that took place in 1984.
But despite the inevitable associations, London say Dow had put in the best bid, so they decided to go ahead anyway. And what happened long ago at Bhopal insists Dow just isn't their problem.
Dow say that the Indian government settled this a long, long time ago, decades ago, and at the time of the disaster, it was run by another company that they may have bought, but they're not actually responsible for.
Well, you know as well as I do that when you buy a company, you buy both its assets and its liabilities. So that is an argument that absolutely doesn't wash.
Which may be so, but the survivors of Bhopal have sued Dow several times and failed. They return to India's Supreme Court in the next few weeks, seeking damages in excess of $8 billion, almost as much as a certain Olympic Games.